Oi oi, Flat Earth British, martinliedtke speaking. Hi guys, welcome back. Doing some research as always today, ready ahead of Flatter Day. Really good show for you all lined up. But this book I've been researching, I've been looking for years. I found it on Wayback Machine. And it's got some mind-blowing clues concerning my actual personal life in just crazy, mysterious ways. It's concerning when the devil came down to Ely in Cardiff, where I live. This book is concerning little people, fairies, and a lot of the folklore surrounded by the water, wells, and all sorts of things. And I will be sharing this with you on Flatter Day. But this passage here is mind-blowing, and this is why. Okay, it's Folklore and Folk Stories of Wales, and this passage is written by the lady who wrote this book in 1909, and she talks about a local place near to me. I was brought up to understand that the devil was not an imaginary terror, but a real evil, which assumed a multitude of shapes to entrap the unwary. My earliest dread of the evil being began as far back as I can recollect. Even to days when, as a child, I went with my mother and father on horseback to various places in Glamorganshire. On the way, I was shown ugly corners, where it was rumoured that the devil stood with arms akimbo, ready to pounce upon the dilatory travellers. One of the places said to be frequented by the evil being was a nook near the Dusty Forge Inn on the coach road to Cardiff. Whenever I passed that spot, I closed my eyes and I buried my face in my hands and I kept my head well down until I had made it our way up to the great hill known as the Tumble Down Dick, which was to me a place of great temptation. Now, I could tell you a story about something that happened to friends of mine years ago going rabbiting, which is a terrible thing, but up on Tumble Hill, and something that they walked into, which I don't want to repeat on the internet, but it was terrifying, the stories that went wrong when I was a boy about the evil and the weirdness and the witchery that goes on in this area. But fascinating, because the Dusty Forge, when I was a boy, I was close friends with the boy in this place, the Dusty Forge, and his father was the landlord, and he took me to the cellar and showed me there was a stone that came out of the cellar wall, and there was these 3 short scrolls of engravings of the devil in Bacchus form getting reshoed in a forge, the Dusty Forge. And this nook near this gully next to the Dusty Forge, I walked through. I walked through every day of my life, and it was really spooky. And the Tumble Hill, big part of my life as well, goes down to Dan's Lane, where I seen the strangest thing, and had one of the strangest things that ever happened in my life on Dan's Lane Hill. Many people who go there have really strange things happening. So yeah, I'll talk about this a little bit in the future. This is a really funky book, and lots to be interested in our next show on Flatter Day. So hope you're having a good day. Wiggly Flat Thumbs.